Happy Thursday. Happy driving Thursday. Yo, I feel like it's been forever since we've been here, yo. Oh my God, yo. Listen, we getting into it today. You heard me. We are getting into it today. I feel like this topic is long overdue and it's timely, y'all. Tonight we're gonna be talking about leading leaders. Like, yo, it's a different situation as some of y'all are finding out when you are in just like a regular leadership position versus when you are in a leadership position where you are leading other people who are also leaders within their own right. So, like, yo, we gonna get down and dirty in this, man. Y'all already know how we do. Yo, top spot Tanner. What's up, Tanner? How you feeling? Yo, good to see you. Good to see you, Breezy. What's up, Breezy? Yo, how you doing? Good to see you. Yo, Marta General. What's up, Marta General? How you doing? Yo, good to see you. Dawn to Dawn. Yo, can we shout Dawn to Dawn out, yo? Y'all know Success Sessions started this week, yo. And some of the OG heartbeats are actually heartbeat mentors this summer. And like, yo, all the mentors are amazing, but like Dawn to Dawn has just been like a class above. Like, yo, so just shout out Dawn to Dawn. Like Dawn to Dawn, I swear, if you wasn't in high school, you would have a job with heart smiles right now. Yo, we are actually about to hire a few people for positions, right? And unfortunately, these aren't necessarily positions for young people. Like, we need adults with experience in these particular positions. But me and Miss Mo was just saying this morning, like, yo, I know we need adults, but like, yo, if Dawn to Dawn wasn't in high school, we would definitely ask them if they was interested because like, yo, the leadership has been A1, yo. So yes. Gemma, Gemma the Dilemma. What's up, Gemma? Hey, yo, y'all make sure y'all keeping up with Gemma too, yo, because I got an email this morning, like with this big announcement that Gemma is going to be helping the company that she's working with like their social media strategy and marketing strategy and all that. And Gemma has also been getting contracted on the side to do like her art business with sipping paints and all that type of stuff. So don't sleep on Gemma and make sure y'all keeping up with her events and stuff because the sipping paint that I went to on Sunday, yo, yeah, definitely did that. It made me feel like an artiste. Like it was good, yo. It was amazing, yo. Shane, what's up, Shane? You a new little summer heartbeat, yo. This your first Thriving Thursday, yo. Welcome, Shane. I feel like Shane is from our summer success sessions, yo. Welcome, Shane, in the building, yo. Cam Gotti, what's up, Cam Gotti? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you, yo. Uh, Breezy, what's up, Breezy? How you feeling, yo? Hey, not Picasso, Jody. What's up, Sid? Yo, Sid, that's exactly how I was too. Yo, I was trying to make sure I use all the right paint brushes, the right colors, and all that. Yo, Tyler, this your first Thriving Thursday, Tyler. What's up, yo? Welcome, 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 yo. We love it when it's your first Thriving Thursday. Lock in, y'all, because we talking about an advanced leadership topic today. So especially if this is your first Thriving Thursday, yo, hopefully you are able to get something out of it, yo. Bless, what's up, Bless? How you feeling? Oh, Shane was at Winning Wednesday too. All right, Shane. Shane might be Shane might be one of the two summer heartbeats that we might end up keeping this summer. And y'all, check this out. Don't tell the general public that I said this yet, because you know certain announcements I can't make on success sessions because I don't want the fakers and the riffraff. Not to say that everybody ain't faking, but like, yo, I really want the people that's looking to do the work that is not required. So don't tell the general public I said this, but for people that's on here now, in a few weeks, we are going to be recruiting for our year-round situation. And basically, year-round is what we are doing right now with success sessions. You getting paid to show up, and we actually pay a little bit more because I think the city is only paying minimum wage. What is it, like 12 something? We don't deal with minimum wage around here. So our starting base is $15 an hour. It don't matter what you do with us. The bare minimum is $15 an hour. Yeah, 12.50. Yeah, no. We ain't messing with that. You will automatically get a bump to $15 an hour, and you would get paid to attend sessions just like this and to better yourself. We only gonna have like 4 spots. So it's not going to be a lot of spots because people who are in the program now participating with us year round, the people who are still in high school are eligible to stay on with us. So they might not be giving up their spot unless they are slacker. And we ain't even really got no slackers for real this time around though. But for the most part, we're going to have 4 open spots. And also we're going to have a few spots specifically for data science. So people who are interested in data science. And that one is crazy because not only are you getting the $15 an hour to come rock with us and learn, but you also get, I want to say it's something like a $5,000 bonus on top of that for being a part of that particular program because it's very challenging. So that is only for my data and computer geeks. Like if you're not into technology and all that, then you're not going to like that. But if you are into technology and all that type of stuff, definitely keep an eye out on that because when I post that stuff, I'm gonna post it quietly. I'm just gonna put it up. People who know, and if you don't know, then it wasn't for you. But yeah, keep your eyes on that. So what's up, so? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you, Andre. What's up, Andre? Andre, yo, let this be the last year, yo, that you rock with us in the shadows. Yo, let this be the last year. And yo, somebody pull Andre to the front. Andre, come on, man, yo. You for exactly what you're doing right now, Andre, you could have made a couple of stacks on top of what you already making for helping us be a mentor, yo. So yeah, you gotta come on up front. You done played the back long enough. Charles, what's up, Charles? Good to see you. How you feeling, yo? Track Star, what's up, Track Star? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you. Donna, you gonna be attending JHU? That's what's up. Holla at us. We're gonna have a spot if you need work. If you need work while you at JHU, yo, we got you. And definitely make sure you keep attending those YAB meetings because you're not gonna owe JHU a penny by the time you finish getting your education, especially if you connected with us and you going, yeah, no, free ride, here we come. Yeah, that's how we doing that. Tay Bands, what's up, Tay Bands? Yo, shout out Tay Bands, yo. Shout out Elder because they really did their thing this past weekend with the Baltimore by Baltimore. Yo, Tay Bands stage performance, yo, A1. You can tell when somebody is growing and they are being intentional about practicing and honing in on their craft. Like you can tell. And it was clear to me that, like, yo, Tay Ban's really been practicing and really being intentional about what she gives. She gave everything on that stage, yo. And it was beautiful, yo. So please make sure that y'all are supporting Tay Ban's. And when Tay Ban's pop off with the youth nights at Berries by Keisha, we definitely got to make sure we show up and show out and do what we got to do to put our own on, yo. Asita, what's up, Asita? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you. Neon say, I ain't going to like working at this intern at JHU office. Yo, it's all good. What's up, yo? Good to see you, Neon say. How you feeling, yo? All right. Mr. Bonnet. What's up, Mr. Bonnet? How you doing, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you, yo. All right. Mayel, what's up, Mayel? How you doing? Hey, Mayel, your name been ringing, yo. That's a good sign. Every time I'm somewhere, I see you, Mayel. I see you, and I see you making impact too. So, yeah, I feel like one of my 2 spots might be a Mayel, yo. Baby Barack, what's up, Baby Barack? How you feeling, yo? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yo, is that my sis, Miss Gaither? What's up, Miss Gaither? How you feeling, yo? Yeah, popped in on me, yo. All right, y'all. Let's get to it, y'all. Our topic: lead other leaders, yo. Leading leaders. Let me get my comments right here. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Yo, I ain't been on here so long, yo. Shout out to Miss Nera, too, for holding down Thriving Thursdays. While yo. All right, y'all. Get my screen over here. Get down to business. Where was we? at, yo? Where was we at? Y'all, my handwriting. Y'all was really dealing with this all this time? My handwriting looking like this? Sheesh. Thank y'all. Y'all must really love me. Cause y'all was dealing with a lot, y'all. Yeah, shout out to our cousin. All right, where we at, y'all? 7722. All right, we on leading leaders. All right, yo, not the chicken scratch. All right, so y'all, so let's start from the bottom with this conversation. And please, if anybody have any questions as we go along, please feel free to ask those questions so that we could get those noted. But let's start from the bottom with this, y'all, on the leading leaders, and let's just first understand like where we are with this. So let's start at the bottom. All right. So at the foundation here, right? You got you got your position, right? And when we think about our position, right, the people who are following us, our leaders, these people only follow because they have to. All right. So we got so we got some people who only follow us because they have to. And let's highlight this right here because that's really like the key right there. So some leaders are thinking, yo, what I gotta follow you for? Like, why should I be listening to you? You basically on the same level as me, or you are basically the same age as me. Like, yo, we're in the same class, learning the same things. Why should I follow you? You are going to have people like that. And it's important for you to recognize who those people are because those people, we're going to have to handle them a little bit differently. Hey, Breezy, I know, yo. We all hate those people like that. Zeke, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, yo. And thank you for spending your birthday on a thriving Thursday. We love to see it. But those are the those are the small-minded people, Breezy. Those are the small-minded people who can't see past themselves and who can't see the bigger picture. But it's cool. Don't even stress it. We're gonna come back to some of the particulars, but we just have to kind of understand the beast that we are dealing with. And that beast is a small-minded individual who only sees leadership as a position and nothing more. That's it. All right. Up from that, let's get right here. Up from that, we have permission slash relationships. Permission slash relationships. And these are the people who follow us because they want to. And let's highlight this right here. These are the people who follow us because they want to. Um, maybe, maybe they were intrigued by something that we said or inspired by something that we said. Or maybe they can just relate to us. Or maybe even just depending on the type of relationship that we have with that person. Like maybe we've known them for a long time, or we were introduced through some type of mutual contact or something like that. But either way, like these people, they actually follow us because they want to. Uh, they be the people that want better for themselves. Yeah. In a lot of cases, Breezy, absolutely. In a lot of cases, these are the group of people who actually want better for themselves. Then we got our next group of people. These people follow us for results and or production. And so let's get a little deal. For results or production. These people follow us because they see what we produce. These people see how we put on. We're going to highlight produce right here. These people, they see us doing it. They like, yeah, this person gets results. This person is a go-getter. This is a person who I need to surround myself with, or who I would like to model myself after, because I see what they're accomplishing. I see what they achieve. So these people, they got their eye on the production. Next up, y'all. Next up, we got people development. People develop, Andre. That's who I want to associate with. Absolutely. Me too, Andre. Those are definitely the kind of people that you want to associate yourself with, because you only as good as the people that you hang around with. It's like inspiration they have towards somebody. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, People development. These people follow you because of what you've done for them and how you've helped them grow. Y'all, believe it or not, we're gonna highlight what you've done for them and how you help them grow. Key words right there. Yes, you attract what you put out. Absolutely. Yes, creating your circle for success. Believe it or not, y'all, I have people from Comcast who still follow me just off of this tip right here. Just off of this tip right here. And I never claim to say, oh, I made this person, or oh, this person wouldn't be here without me. I never claim that. The most that I've ever done was just present somebody an opportunity, or if somebody was open to learning from me, give them the knowledge that I have through my experience and through the things that I've learned. That's the most I've ever done. But it's so many people who are in high level leadership positions in Comcast who credit me for helping them to get there. And they still are in touch with me and they still follow me, like, to this day, because of that part right there, because of how they feel my impact was on their life. So you're going to have some people who, this is why they follow you, because whether or not y'all get along all the time, or whether or not y'all might have each other over for dinner, they recognize that you help them grow. You help them become a better version of themselves, that at least from a professional perspective, you are good for them. Yes, Miss Gate, they follow you because of who you are connected to and because you are blessed. Yes, absolutely. People don't be dumb, yo. They recognize who and what you are connected to. And some people are smart enough to understand that if they connected to you, then they connected to those same resources as well. Yep. Breezy said, I love the group of people that I'm around. It's so many goal-driven people who push each other. Yeah, absolutely, Breezy. Yep. What's up, Mr. Elaborate? Mr. Bonnet, keeping yourself in leadership atmospheres and you'll act like a leader. Yeah, that's the goal. And here is the highest point, y'all. Absolutely on the law of attraction, y'all. Absolutely. Here is the highest point right here. This is the pinnacle. Respect. That's our pinnacle right there. Our pinnacle is respect. the highest point in terms of why somebody might follow you. And this is because of what you represent. And we're going to highlight represent right here because this is powerful. This is because of who you are and what you represent. And y'all, prime example, if y'all was listening to the guest mentor earlier today on Success Sessions, Miss Nakia, she immediately said, yes, you can share my contact information with Heartbeats. If any of them need any opportunities, any of your Heartbeats need any opportunities, any way I can help them, let me know because I already know how Heartbeats do. That last part she said, I already know how Heartbeats do. And I had to correct her real quick and say, like, yo, yes, heartbeats are amazing, but understand these 100 and some people, they ain't all heartbeats. They just out summer youth workers. Some of them going to be here today and gone tomorrow. I had to make that known because heartbeats have created a brand for themselves that like lives beyond just me and heart smiles. Like heartbeats have created a brand and they represent confidence. They represent humility. Yo, they represent integrity. They represent accountability, yo. Heartbeats represent success. They represent youth leadership in Baltimore and beyond. So when people following you off of that kind of more now, listen, it don't get no higher than that, yo. And this is the goal in terms of when we think about leading leaders, leading other leaders. Yeah, y'all might be the same age. Yeah, y'all might be in the same position. Like it might be, thank you, Breezy, because yo, Jim are really coming for me. Y'all might have a lot of things in common to where as though y'all really shouldn't be separated, but because of who you are and what you represent, that right there is creating the gap. That right there is creating the gap between you and other young people. So, so when we think about absolutely represent Baltimore, yes. So when we think about leaders, we first got to understand where they are on this chart, where they are. And then once you can understand and pinpoint where they are, then we can have a better understanding as to how to deal with them. Because we're going to treat somebody, we're going to know that we can treat somebody a little bit differently who's only following us just because of our position versus somebody who's really looking for like that personal development, that personal growth. Yes, just like an analysis, Cam Gotti, just like an analysis. Mr. Bonnet, yes, proof that you can make change, big or small, absolutely. And here are some of the things that come into play when we think about y'all really do got the city on our back. Y'all really do got on y'all back. Y'all got the whole entire city and beyond on y'all back. Here's some of the things that we think about when it comes to like our characteristics as to how we handle our leaders, right? And we're going to do from both perspectives because sometimes it's important to live in both perspectives. So we're going to talk about from leadership, and that's people leadership and management. All right. So in management, right? depending on where we are and what our relationship is and where that person is, right? We may just focus on task. Like, all right, I need you to get this done. I need you to get that done. Being extremely clear, um, and being extremely intentional about what it is that we want to do and what it is that we want to get done. Versus from a people leadership perspective, we can focus on goals. So if you're dealing with that person that's not really trying to hear nothing that you got to say, they really aren't sold as to respecting you as a leader and all that, you may just want to just focus on what you got to get done. Focus on those tasks and like be extremely clear about what you need to get done versus somebody who might be higher up and they understand the bigger picture. You might want to give them a little bit more room and to be able to focus on, all right, here's the goals, here's what we want to accomplish, and maybe give that person a little more space, a little more room to actually get it done because we know that that person isn't going to try to sabotage or wreak havoc on the situation. Because some people, y'all, they will absolutely try to test you, especially people in those lower parts of our scale. Some of those people in the lower parts, they're going to try to test you just to see how much they can get away with. And depending on the reason why they are there, they might not necessarily even want to be there to work. They might just be there just for the check. Listen, that's just how it be sometimes. Thank God we don't have a lot of that in Heart Smiles projects because you know those kind of people, they get taken off of projects immediately, like no warning. But when you get into like other work situations, like for real, you're gonna have those people that's just there to do the bare minimum, and that's it. And when you working with those bare minimum people, you got to tell them exactly what you need done, and in most times attach that deadline to what you need done so there is no discrepancy as to what the situation was. The people who are higher up on this list, yo, we can tell them what the goal is and they will figure it out and work it out. Um, this one is important, yo. Tell it versus sell it. When you are dealing with those low level people, yes, Ken, respect is absolutely everything. Yes, baby Barack, that bare minimum, basic results. And we don't do basic results. Yo, with those low people, you got to just tell it. You got to just tell it how it is. No cut cards, none of that, yo. It is what it is. And that don't mean that you are being disrespectful. It don't mean that you are trying to be rude. Yes, Zeke, all important. It don't mean that you are trying to demean them or any of that. It just means that you understand how you got to deal with this person. And the way you got to deal with the person, you just got to tell it. Here's what it is. Versus sell it. When you got people who are up on that chain, like, yo, you can potentially give them a little more leeway and give them a little bit more freedom to be able to say, all right, well, how about we do it this way? Or, hey, I have this idea. I would like for us to, try to work it out so that this, that, and the third gets represented. Like, yo, we would love to give everybody those options to be able to influence decision making and to be able to have like their thoughts and ideas included. In a perfect world, yo, that would happen. And this is some real raw leadership stuff for you, yo. In a perfect world, that would happen. But when you got those bare minimum basic people, yo, all their ideas 9 times out of 10 gonna be negative. Everything that they say 9 times out of 10, they're gonna want to be on the opposite end of what you are saying. Their whole goal is to just be disconnected from you. Their whole goal is just not to agree with you, not to be on your side. For whatever reason, yo, they just automatically see you as like the enemy. And because you are the enemy, they just automatically want to be on the other side. So again, yo, the goal is to gradually move these people up the ladder. But until we get them up the ladder to a place where we can actually trust that they're not going to try to sabotage the situation and trust that they are in it for the right reasons. And this don't mean that everybody got to agree with you, yo. You can have disagreements with people all day long, but you know the people who are disagreeing with you in good faith, and the people who are on the opposite side just because of a true conviction, and not because they don't want to see you get it done, but because they really want for the whole team to win and they want for the whole thing to be successful. They just see it in a different way. I know for sure I'm sometimes having a hard time telling it to people because I don't like coming off as disrespectful or too blunt at all. But I've been doing better at stepping out of my comfort zone. Yeah, hey, Gemma, yes, and being more confident in my leadership. Yes, it is absolutely something that we all continue to work on. And it's not easy, especially with that peer-to-peer leadership, y'all. Remember how we say peer-to-peer leadership is the hardest because you're basically on the same level with the person, so you don't have no edge up for real. So peer-to-peer leadership, with that already being the hardest, having that tell it attitude, that is definitely a skill to work on so that you can be more confident and comfortable in that. But like, yo, we got to do it, especially when we are in those situations where we're managing projects and we got goals to meet. Andre, they also have to want to move up the ladder for themselves, because if not, you'll be holding yourself down trying to pull that weight up the ladder. Oh, absolutely. Listen, we don't be begging and pleading with nobody, and that's the one thing that I love about our Smiles situation. Anybody can be replaced, and I say that about myself as well, yo. Anybody can be replaced. If ever I'm not living up to the Heart Smiles values, if ever I'm not giving what I'm supposed to give, yo, please get a new Miss Joni. And that's exactly how we treat all our projects. You're not pulling your weight. You're not doing what you got to do. Okay, we still love you. We just got to love you from a distance, and we got to put somebody else in this position because we don't be for no volunteer work. Most of the things that you do with Heart Smiles, you're doing them and you're getting compensated well for that. So, yo, we got a right to expect excellence out of everything that we do. And the stuff that is volunteer, like, yo, we tell you up front, this is volunteer because you helping these kids or you helping the environment or whatever. So you got a choice if you're going to show up for no check or not. That's on you, whether or not you want to give back your time and energy and all that. But like, yo, for projects, absolutely not. Yo said we're going to get you right if that ever happens. Yes, yes, and yes. Um, in this management piece, y'all, sometimes, yo, you just got to instruct. You just got to give those instructions. And that goes back to like that telling it and focusing on task. And with this leadership portion, you got a little bit more room to encourage people. Now, absolutely, we want to encourage everybody, but again, when you're dealing with them low level people, it's like, yo, we can encourage them all day long, but like, yo, at some point they got to find space to encourage themselves. Everything can't be a big rah rah around your feelings. Everything can't be a big tiptoe around your feelings. Like sometimes, yo, especially in these leadership positions where you got to get a job done, yo, sometimes it's just about the task at hand. And again, that's not to say that we don't care, because we do care. We love everybody, but like, yo, it's a time and a place for everything. And we're not going to always be able to drop everything to attend to your feelings. Sometimes we got to schedule that conversation, or sometimes we got to take a rain check and say, hey, you know what? I know that we might need to talk or things might be going on. Let's get this done first because we got to turn this in. Our deadline is in 2 hours. But after we get past this deadline, then let's schedule some time so that we can talk, because I need you to know I care about you as a person. John said, typically when you're young and in a leadership position, a lot of times we typically aren't taken seriously. Yup, navigating from being firm over to being mean, the bossy is important. Yeah, absolutely. And that's exactly why you have to find your personality in leadership. And you got to be clear with people about your leadership style. Um, Tell people like upfront how you are, so that way when things happen, people don't automatically go to, oh, they just being mean or they just being bossy. Like, let people know, like, look, y'all, like, I'm on 10 all the time. So if you ever feel like, I'm being aggressive or I'm coming off a little too harsh, just know that that's just me, and it's not personal. And when you notice that something like that is happening, please pull me to the side so that I can be aware in the moment, because I don't want to make you feel no kind of way. You have to have those conversations as a leader so that people understand you as a leader. Um, Assign task versus foster ideas. And this is the part where again, like, you're just telling people, hey, here's what I'm assigning you to do. Let me know if you need any help, if you need any assistance, but here's what I'm assigning you to do, versus fostering those ideas where people who are high up, you can give them a little more space to color to be able to say, all right, you know what, you let me know what you think might be the best way to go, and then we can kind of go from there and move forward from that space. And all in all, y'all, in the middle, what we are trying to accomplish is we want to reach our goals, and we want to realize our vision. We want to reach our goals, and we want to realize our vision. That is the goal, y'all, for all sets of people who we are working with. And understand, y'all, sometimes that vision is going to look a little different. The goals are pretty much going to be stagnant, because if you got a goal that you need to be striving towards for whatever project or situation that you're working on, most time those things are going to be stagnant. But that vision might look a little different depending on who you are talking to. Some people might be rocking with this project or this situation because they want to gain the skills from it, and they want to be able to use those skills in another position. Some people might be rocking with this because of the connections that they are making through this opportunity, and they want to be able to use those connections for something else, maybe down the road. So the vision is going to be different depending on the person, but you as the leader, you absolutely want to create a main vision that can basically apply to anybody that's on your team, whether that vision is growth, more opportunities, more connections, um, them actually growing to be a leader themselves, like whatever it is, you as the leader want to be able to say, hey, here's the main vision that I have for my team and for the people who are following, regardless of the reason why. All right. So why does that low key rhyme? A Dawn and John. Hey, yo, y'all is crazy. All right, y'all. Um, let's keep this moving. Um, let me make sure I ain't miss no let me make sure I ain't miss no questions. I don't think I missed any questions, y'all. But if you had any, definitely drop them so I can make sure that I'm getting all the questions. But all right, let's talk about some different mindsets that we might have in terms of our leadership style when we are leading other leaders. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Um, Confidence within my area of responsibility. Ah, so let's just name this mindset 1, and let's do mindset 2 over here. All right. So in 1, right, this is where, okay, we are confident in whatever it is that we know how to do, and that we know how to do well. Um, we achieve good outcomes when we are working with and through our team. So you can see basically some of your leadership spilling over in your team. How do you deal with strong clashing personalities when working with multiple leaders, um, as as you are determined that are as determined as you? That's a great question. About to get right to that question. Versus this mindset number 2 over here, letting go of being across all details and priorities. And we're gonna put over here, we're gonna put a star next to self-aware, because with this particular mindset right here, this is speaking to that aspect of feeling comfortable delegating. And I know a lot of us in leadership positions, like sometimes we don't want to delegate situations for fear of overwhelming other people. We might just have this sense of, you know what, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. Like all these different things that come into play when we think about why we don't want to pass it on. But when you're dealing with this mindset number 2, like, yo, you are falling back a little bit and relying a little bit more on your team. And yo, I low key mindset number 2 a lot. Yeah, hey, Jimmy, the dilemma. Depending on what it is, we are all there at some times or another. But with this particular mindset, like, yo, you kind of fall back a little bit, and you give your team a little bit more free range, and you are trusting them a little bit more. Not to say that you don't trust them at all, because yes, we trust them, but we don't feel the need to be involved in every intricate detail. We don't feel the need to have them copy us on every single email. Like, no, we're given the direction, we are clear on what the goals are, and then we're allowing them to go and do their thing. And we are self aware of the fact that us delegating more to our team doesn't make us any less of a leader, doesn't make us any less confident, and it doesn't make us any less competent. So basically, you sort of trust them to hold their own. Absolutely, Andre. Now let me go back to John's question. How do you deal with strong clashing personalities when working with multiple leaders that are determined as you? Baby Barack, that question is so important, because you deal with that a lot, especially when it comes to that peer leadership. And one thing that you can do that I found to be super helpful is to first have that one-on-one conversation with that person. When you try to approach that situation in a group setting, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to go the way that we need it to go, because that person is probably on edge. They are already defensive, and they are already feeling some type of way, and they already got this wall up. So everything that they say, everything that they do in that group setting is going to be for show. It might not even be how they really feel, but they got an image to keep up with, and they aren't going to let you make them look stupid or feel stupid in a meeting, even if that's not your goal. Some people just take it like that, like they are just automatically on the defense about that. So the way how we handle that, we have that one-on-one meeting where it's just me and that person, and we just straight up let that person know the energy that we're feeling, and we let that person know, like, look, I get it. You could easily have my job. You could easily be in this position. And I respect the fact that you probably even know more on me on this because, like, yo, maybe you've had more experience. Maybe you're a little more educated on whatever it is we're doing. I respect that. I appreciate that. I need for us to work together. I need, Joni, it don't always work one on one sometimes, even. No, it don't. It's no magic bullet for anything. It is, sis, you were absolutely right. It's no magic bullet for anything, but you want to get in the habit of doing these things so that way, when it gets to like an HR situation where like that person got to be removed or something of that nature, you want to be able to say and name all the things you did to prevent it from getting to that point. That's why at Comcast, my HR people love me because I gave people more than enough rope. So by the time you hung yourself, it was on you. It was no longer on me because I did everything. And when you have these one-on-one conversations, that'll give you an insight too, as the person to the person who you are dealing with. Some people ain't gonna want to hear none of that. Some people, regardless of what you say, they're gonna have their attitude about it. They're gonna think what they gotta think about it. They're gonna say what they want to say about it. And for those people, it just gotta be a shutdown. All right, let's agree to disagree. I respect it. But look, I'm in charge. Simple as that. And this is the direction that we're going in. And if you have something to say to me, if you want to talk about things, we're going to do it, but we're not going to do it in a team setting because what you don't want is for that cancer to spread in your team. It's hard sometimes working with leaders who think they have all the answers and do not like to listen. Listen, it's all hard. Absolutely. Yo, you are absolutely right. And like, this is why it's important for y'all to understand these lessons now at your age and at this stage. So when you get into some of those like higher positions and more entrenched positions where you working against adultism as well, you know how to handle it. But baby Barack, yes, those one-on-one conversations with that person and being clear in a team setting that this is not a competition and that you recognize that everybody is a leader and that everybody's contribution is valuable, and that everybody is respected. Mayo said, what about the people who try to follow leaders and they're lazy or does the bare minimum just to take the leader's idea or not credit them? Wow. Yo, that's crazy, yo. Yo, the leaders who are lazy, the band. Oh man. So in this case, Mayel, I'm assuming that you aren't the leader of that particular person. Like you aren't like above that person in terms of position, and that person is above you, but that person is stealing people's ideas. That person is lazy and just basically making everybody else do the work for them. Y'all, unfortunately, one of the only things that you can do in a situation like that is a term that we use called manage up. And when you are managing up, basically, you first understand that the situation is what it is to some degree. Like, yeah, you might be doing the work of the leader, but you're not getting paid for it. Yeah, you might be doing the work of the leader, but you're not getting the credit. So being able to just first come to terms with that in your mind, that like, yo, you're in a situation where you got to manage up and you doing stuff that you're not getting paid for, that you're not getting credit for. If you are okay with that, then proceed. If you are not okay with that, then for you, you probably want to try to get out of that particular situation, do what you can do, learn those lessons, learn those skills or whatever, and then move and take that somewhere else. If you are okay with that, if you are okay with that, y'all, I see those opportunities as the greatest opportunities to lead. And the reason why I say that, yo, is because I can remember a time back at McDonald's when I was working at McDonald's, and I was basically doing everything. And this is how the um the owner operator recognized me. Wasn't paying no attention to the manager, but she recognized me, how I was leading, how I was helping other people, and all the things that I was doing. So yeah, at that time I wasn't getting manager pay, I wasn't getting manager recognition, but it helped me in the long run because I learned all those skills. I was being seen by the top people, and when the time came, I basically jumped, and now those same lazy leaders who wasn't doing nothing and I picked up everything, now those people were reporting to me. And it was an opportunity for me to help manage them right out of the business. Now that's big picture thinking. That's long-term thinking. If you are in a place where you don't see yourself growing and moving, then I advise for you to just get what you can get and then figure out what your exit plan is going to be. But like, yo, those kind of situations really do present an opportunity for you to gain skills and to be in leadership situations where you can actually use that to move up or to do better somewhere else. Yes, y'all. What is this trying to teach me? I love that. All right. Uh, can we talk about can we talk about working with people who may have a different style of communicating, storytelling, or conveying a message, like when you have to partner up with others for projects? Dang, y'all, we got only a little bit of time. I'm gonna try to answer these questions quickly so I can get through all of them. But yo, great question. So yes. So with this, this is about communication, and just really being candid and clear when you are asking your partner and asking the people who you are working with, like, okay, how would you like for me to communicate with you? How would you like for us to do whatever this thing is that we need to do? And the best person to hear that from is them. And I know sometimes we just kind of assume that people have the same style as us, or what works for us might work for other people. I know for me, I like to make things as easy and as accessible as possible when it comes to like my communication. And I like to do things in a way to where as though people aren't tied to my time frame. So so then that way, if I start broad, I can narrow it down as I'm getting to learn this person or to learn these people. And as we are talking and I'm learning my team and I'm seeing what their preferences are and what works better for them. But for the most part, I just pretty much kind of start broad and ask questions. And it's easier when you only have a few people. Like when you got like big teams of people, like how I have with like the different Heart Smiles projects that we got going on. Like, y'all, no lie, I got at least maybe 20 group chats for different projects. It's no way that I can tap in with all of the group chats and be on top of everything that's happening in all of the group chats. So now I do like these shared documents where if I'm up working 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, I don't expect you to be up working 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. You get it when you get it, but I'm going to make my notes on my shared sheet so that whenever you are working, you can go, you can check that sheet, and boom, you got your communication from Miss Joni. Like, and you able to ask questions, hit me up for clarification, whatever it may be. But again, starting off broad and then narrowing it down as I need to. All right. It's not on purpose or that I doubt my team, but definitely when it comes to last minute stuff, or sometimes I just do it without realizing. Yeah, absolutely. I'm working on delegating. Um, We did this in JSA, a lot of great leaders. Yes, absolutely. A one-on-one talk is more respectful and reasonable. Yes, absolutely, Mayel. People get so on a defensive when you try to address them in a group. Um, Leaders are either going to make a company or job sink or swim. Absolutely, Ms. Gaither. And that is why we on here talking about this right now with y'all as teenagers and young leaders, because when y'all get into some of these higher positions, like y'all going to see exactly the weight that's on your shoulders, yo. Um, can we talk about stepping back as a leader and passing the torch to upcoming excelling leaders within projects and things on a smaller team scale? Because I know you and Miss Mo do it with us. Hotspot. Yeah. Yo, Gemma, thank you for bringing that up because absolutely, yo, like passing the torch is probably my theme for the rest of this year and pretty much all of 2023 because it is crazy how we are growing in such an intentional way in how as we grow and as we elevate, I get further and further from like the nitty gritty, the grassroots situation of it. I'm a grassroots person by nature, so I'm always going to be there in some capacity, but like it is coming to a day where like heartbeats don't really know me for real. Like they know of me, they know who I am, but like they don't have my phone number. They never met me in person. They never had like a real like one-on-one conversation with me. They never had a Miss Joni cuss out. Like, and that's because of passing that torch and putting you guys in leadership positions to where so y'all are out there representing Heart Smiles and representing the brand. And when people think about Heart Smiles, they're not thinking about Miss Joni. They thinking about y'all. They thinking about the heartbeats. Um, so for you guys as OG heartbeats, it is very important that you identify the talent and also people who want to grow, the new heartbeats who want to grow. Like it is so important that you guys identify them and take them under your wing and allow them space and opportunity to grow and to learn and to take on like little bits of responsibility. Now absolutely you don't want to overwhelm anybody right out the gate, and a lot of times it's good to sit back and observe people first. Y'all, I swear, I live by this. This is why only certain people get text messages or emails from me about, hey, I got this opportunity. Do you want to take this opportunity? Are you available? Like everybody don't get those kind of texts from me because everybody isn't, and this ain't no shade to nobody, but like everybody not like one of those like top standout people where it's like, yo, I know that if I give it to you 1,000%, you're not going to drop the ball. I give it to you, I can go to sleep and I don't have to think about it. So one of the best things that you can do, yo, is sit back and watch how people maneuver. Watch how they act with the small opportunities that you give them. Watch how they act with the low level situations that you put them in. And if they are handling those, yo, feel free to start putting more on their plate. And then also having that honest conversation. Hey, do you want more responsibility? I love how you handled that. It seems like you are great in this particular area. This opportunity came up. Do you want to do this? And just really being intentional about putting people in a position so that they themselves can have opportunities, can have networking situations, and so that they can have a space where they can use those skill sets that we talk about. Because it's not enough for us to just be on here. We talking about all this leadership. Y'all learning about all these different skills and all these different things that you can do in terms of a leader, but then you don't actually have any space or any opportunities to demonstrate it and grow it. So yes, thank you so much for bringing that up. Is answer my question though. Hey yo, let me see. Yo, sometimes it's those that meant to what is Cam Gotti, where you at? Let me see. Maybe one time we can get on with you, Miss Joni, and make the leadership session interactive. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, always interactive. But just know, my time is limited. But yeah, we gonna do it, y'all. We can do it anytime. I can hop on next Thursday. Yeah, look, listen, man, do it, y'all. Uh, Cam Gotti, I don't even see no question, yo. Am I tripping? Am I tripping, yo? Cam Gotti, yeah, yo, I don't see no question. I think I answered it, yo. We won't take up too much time, yo. No, you good, you good. But y'all already know, yo. My Thriving Thursday, yo, that just be my time to just teach. You know what I'm saying? That just be my time to just teach. That was the question. All right, good. Yeah, where Miss Tay. I said, yo, I'm talking to Miss Tay, yo. So we absolutely are working with Miss Tay to try to get her back in some capacity. But absolutely, she is part of our family, yo. But yes, yo, y'all already know, yo. This is what we do. Thriving Thursday. How about we just take our space on the side? Yes, yo. Listen, any way you want to do it, yo, I'm all for it, yo. That's what it is. But thank y'all for rocking with me on the Thriving Thursday, man. It feels good to be back, yo. Yes, yes, and yes. Looking forward to doing this again next Thursday. And yo, y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Go be productive, yo. Go be productive. Yes, Dr. Caitlin. Thriving Thursday is good. Nothing but leadership tips. Yep, that's what we do, my yo. Every Thursday. That's the focus, yo. Nothing but leadership. But go be productive, y'all. Y'all already know. I know it's been a long day, especially if you was rocking with us all day on success sessions, and then now you here on Thriving Thursday. But look, yo, this is what separates, yo, the people who are at an exceptionally high level of success versus the people that's mediocre, yo. We still got about like 2 more hours left in this working day, yo. Go be productive. Yes, my y'all. I love that. Finna go take a nice hot bath, yo. Even if your productive is self-care, yo, we have to do it. Go be productive. Go work on your goals. And all right, y'all. Hey, thank you, sis. Appreciate that. Yo, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. If y'all rocking with us on Success Sessions, you already know right here, 10 a.m. If not, then I see y'all tomorrow on live for Focus Friday. And if not, then next Thursday, Thriving Thursday. I'm out of here, y'all.